Are we up now?
Yes, we are ready. Took a while,
Whoa!
but
We're ready against today.
woohoo!
9. GT not Cannon against S.A.D.B.O.I.S. S.A.D.B.O.I.S on the blue side for game 1. GT not Cannon on the red side for game 1. Getting ready to get into this game. Standings currently, I mean, S.A.D.B.O.I.S in first place. Pretty decisively, actually, looking at the standings. And GT not Cannon putting themselves in the 7th place. So they're really trying to fight for this last spot as it is the last week of regular season here in Prophecy Cup Season 6. Journal alongside T Crank on the color cast, and I'm Flash. What's up?
What's going on? And I'm T Crank, and this is the last week of the season, boys. We're getting ready for playoffs. Both teams are getting in order. They have wacky rosters, lots of subs going on here. But this is an exciting match because GT Not Canon, they're just sitting in 7th spot, and they are looking to creep their way in to playoffs. If they can
So
get
does
a
that
2-0 victory, they should, and if Vortex lose tomorrow, they'll be at 6th seed for playoffs. But
so
S.A.D.B.O.I.S, they're just playing for glory right now, sitting at 1st seed. They're gonna try and pull off a 8-1 season.
yeah, trying to look to pull off an 8-1, either that or they might just have some fun here. But decisively in first place, S.A.D.B.O.I.S currently standing there. Gonna have that first spot. Looks like they will be having that first round bye
Yep, that
in the
is
playoffs.
locked.
So number 1 and number 2 seed getting that right here. The GT Not Cannon really does have to hope for Vortex to lose tomorrow against EHA 5.
Yeah, because that's actually going to be a pretty hype matchup too. Tomorrow's Super Sunday. We'll have 3 matches going on tomorrow.
Super Sunday. It is
Sunday Super Slam.
Is this the WWE now? Yeah, we're ready. So we are getting ourselves ready to champion select today.
Yes,
It is
sir.
quite interesting to see. I'm curious. Do you think S.A.D.B.O.I.S take this game seriously, or are they just like, you know what, give it to GT not Canon. I want to see them in the playoffs.
I know S.A.D.B.O.I.S, they don't practice very much, but they are pretty try-hard players from my experiences of playing with them. Well, not like, they're not super try, but they want to win. They always want to win. They're not going to, throw. I don't think they'll purposely like lose a series here, especially
Maybe they'll
when
have some
there's
fun, throw
some.
out some cheese picks.
Yeah, well, we might see some extra crazy picks. But earlier in the season, they tried to pick Blitzcrank, and that didn't work out. So I don't think they'll deviate too much from what's
Yeah,
the norm.
you have just joined us. We are into champion select. Blue side is going to be GT not Canon. S.A.D.B.O.I.S is going to be on that red side. We are on the ban phase currently. Waiting for the next ban. Any interesting picks coming forward in the last few weeks, T Crank?
I don't think so. I need to think about that. But there's just right now they're heavily targeting the support role, which is kind of surprising because he's not their starter. I guess I haven't seen his profile, but Friendly Corn must play a lot of Pike and Alistair, and they don't want to deal with that. On the other side, we're seeing yeah. On the other side though, we're gonna see a lot of mid to top bands, pretty powerful picks. And GT Not Canon, they're using a couple of subs themselves. The only main roster players on S.A.D.B.O.I.S though, C Thor and Lost in Rotation in the mid lane. And we're gonna see a Graves, and that's one of Fifi. Is that Fifi? What's the Greek symbol? Is that Phi?
I thought that was Theta.
No,
It's
Theta
not
is just
Theta.
a straight one, like the
Yeah.
horizontal bar.
I'm just gonna call him
Is that on purpose
001.
that it sounds like Fifi, like that song? You know what I'm talking about?
Which song?
It's like that. It's the pedophile rapper,
Whoa.
whatever his name is. God, Trip. I've totally blanked. I've totally blanked.
I think you lost all of us as well.
Hmm. Drake?
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
quite
Drake.
sure.
Yeah,
Drake?
Piccolote's
Oh, no,
Drake.
that's not Fifi, man.
Yeah,
It's
thank you. Yeah,
it's
6'9",
Kiki.
6'9".
Oh, but Drake is a funnier meme. Yeah, the Drake meme was pretty good throughout the
That was a
summer.
good one, Piccolote. That was a good one. I dig that. But we're gonna see a Zyra Khan. It's a pretty classic lane that S.A.D.B.O.I.S like to play, but we're seeing two different players pick them. So Reinhard von Musel, a Season 4 champion with Ornhope 2.0, as well as
Yeah, so does.
Jesus Esub playing Rakan. Don't know what to expect from this.
So what do you think about the Zaya Rakan against the Lucian Morgana? As both ball lanes are locked in currently.
I like the Lucian Morgana lane. It's pretty solid. It was played yesterday or on Thursday by the Bad Boys against the Baby Sharks.
Yeah, it does rely heavily on the Morgana binding though.
Yeah, and well, Lucian should be able to dash in with that shield and not get rooted up or knocked up by those champions. That'll allow him to get a lot of free damage on the Xayah. With Lucian excelling in quick trades.
We are onto the second round of the ban phase currently, as both teams have locked in their bottom lanes and also locked in the graves for GT Canon. They're probably going to go into that jungle area. A lot of mid lane bans coming out actually from the side of GT not Canon against Lost in Rotation.
Yeah, ton of mid bans, and we're up to what, 7 or 8 now? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7 mid bans, and there could still be one more. That'll either give Lost in Rotation a good blind pick, since there's so many champions down, or they'll save it even harder for last pick.
Oh, it is going to be the Sinzal last ban, targeting probably the jungle area there.
I think they definitely want to test Blanky Roja's champion pool, which is known to be kind of small. I know like his most 2 played champions are the Zoe and the LeBlanc. And I'm surprised that Zoe's been left up. And yeah, they're going to leave that blind pick mid for last. They're going to give C-Thor the very, very strong Talia pick. Now, what do GT Not Canon round out their composition with? Because they're very physical damage heavy, very short range. They don't scale very well. They won't be able to deal with this Scion late game without some very consistent magic damage. So what are they gonna pick here? So they grab the Ornn, and now they really want some consistent magic damage in the mid lane. It was like a shotgun mage. Because otherwise they really will have a hard time killing that front line, the tank there.
Yeah.
They do have really good team fighting though with this Graves.
Oh, there is that magic damage that you're looking for.
So they pick the Ahri, not as much like consistent DPS, but she'll still serve as like an assassin. She'll try to pick off any of the carries. The Talia will be the main target of her most likely.
So they're gonna put the Talia in the
yeah, Talia jungle for sure. It's a staple pick. Cathor or C-Thor has always been playing it. Thank you, Escapist, for pointing out it's Season 6, Week 9. Haha. 6-9, haha.
That's a good joke.
It's a good joke.
So both team comps have been locked in. Season 6, Week 9. I'm surprised we've had so many seasons already. Holy cow. You've been here since Season 1.
Not 1, but 2.
Really?
Yeah, I was not here Season 1.
So you're like a late bloomer.
Sure, if that's late, then yes.
I started casting Season 1 as well. I've been there.
Flash has been here since the beginning.
Season 2, not Season 1.
Mine was on 10.10 just now.
Let's not jump ahead of ourselves that far. So we do have both team comps locked in currently on the blue side. It is quite a strong composition. Both top laners are actually pretty tanky. So I think you're gonna assume there's gonna be a lot of team fighting this game, and you know what? That's what we like to see.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of pressure around the mid lane here. Ari Graves versus Talia Oriana, and I think if the Graves and Ari can play that correctly, they should be able to get the upper hand. Given how vulnerable Talia can be, Ari can dash and dodge the worked ground or whatever the knockup is called from Talia. And if you don't get hit by that, you're not gonna get one shot.
Having 0 volume is not that
A lot of. I am quite curious to see who wins these team fights. Talia is going to be a big game changer with that wall too. So
It's gonna
how
be
they're
close.
going to get around that.
It's gonna be pretty close. I do think the S.A.D.B.O.I.S comp does have slightly more consistent DPS, even though there are 2 marksmen on GT not Canada. Excuse me. The Oriana
I can hear it.
with the Zaya and Talia
It's a fucking shrine horn
gonna do a lot of work.
into a megaphone.
The Scion will be a lot tankier than the Ornn. That's the trade-off that you have with these champions. Ornn, easiest to engage in the game probably. However, he's not as tanky as this Scion, who's almost unkillable, really.
Yeah, and both tanks in the top lane are going to be a big structure pushing in onto these team fights. They both have a lot of both their ultis are initiation ultis, so to look at that, a lot of initiation actually coming from both sides. If you get caught off, hopefully even Ari has a charm, Morgana with the binding or an ult.
I have like $6,000. I can kind of
So
fuck off for a little bit.
dipping and dodging is going to be the S.A.D.B.O.I.S trying to get around those skill shots.
That will go by fast. That will go by very fast. It's surprising.
This is gonna be a close game, and let's go over the implications here with this series, because GT not Canon right now sitting at a 3-5 match record with a 9-12 game score. If they can get a 2-0 and move up to 11-12, being 4-5, if Vortex 0-2, they'll be GT not Canon will advance to playoffs. That's pretty wild.
So they do really. They do need that 2-0. I don't think they make it if they
It's
get
not
a 2-1.
it's not in their hands, but there are situations where they can actually make playoffs. If they win the series, they'll have 11 game wins. So I don't know the exact percentages of if you're 11-13 versus 11-12. We'll do the math later, but
something happens.
yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance for GT not Canon.
I mean, they gotta have to hope for the easiest way is that they hope for the 2-0 and Vortex gets 0-2 tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll guarantee them playoffs. Let's see how Reinhard von Musel and Jay Suss in the bot lane will work out for them. Two players on the roster have only played 1 or 2 matches all season. Jay Suss came in as a top lane E-sub last week, but now he's officially on the roster, so they don't have to worry about that second defense. At Omnia, he stepped up quite a bit for them, played a bunch of matches for them as a substitute. Their Sea Thor in the jungle, I forget, IRL Enjoyer was his name way back when. He's been their star player, their most consistent player, their player that they always have in their lineup, except for 1 match. And actually Vaughn missing his first game of the season, if I do recall. So these 2 players, their jungle support, have really been the backbone of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S lineup.
Yeah, and looking at the standings, everyone is basically locked into playoffs except for Vortex and GT not Canon. So these games, this game right here, and tomorrow's game, Yeehaw 5 against Vortex, is going to mean a lot for these 2 teams because, like you said, the implications are huge.
Yeah, and S.A.D.B.O.I.S, they don't care too much about
And they can do anything.
Whoops, I forgot to change the overlay for the game. But they're clinched first place no matter what happens. They're playing for glory here. They're playing for honor. They're playing for 8-1. Not a lot of teams can go 8-1 in the regular season.
No, and if you're so strong in the regular season. It puts other teams kind of scared, you know, like facing you in the playoffs because you're so strong.
You think it,
Yeah, you don't want to play versus them in the early for the first round of the playoffs, that's for sure. And by first round, I mean semifinals. So every team wants to get those higher seeds so they can avoid this team. 'Cause they're definitely, based on standings alone, the best team in the league, and on paper they might even be as well. Not on paper, but based on their performance in this year, not just
Yeah,
their
so
record.
looking at the playoffs, every seed does have a big implication. We do put the best and the worst seeds together to make the series. So, for example, the third and the sixth seed and the fourth and the fifth seed are going to go together in the quarterfinals. So these implications do mean a lot. If you're a higher seed, you get to play against the worst team theoretically.
Yeah, there's going to be so many playoff implications happening tomorrow because there are 4 teams fighting for that second place spot.
Super Sunday, except that bye is going to mean a lot.
And actually, yeah, all 4 of those teams fighting for second place tomorrow night.
Yeah. So looking in the early game right now, we have just a very basic line. None of these teams they want to go aggressive. The implications are going to be huge for GT Not Canon and S.A.D.B.O.I.S. Maybe they just don't want to play into GT Not Canon's hands right here, and just want to play it out slowly. They want to have a slow, easy game and just play out their normal style.
Yeah, a lot of teams just going for this strategy where you 5-point, don't let anybody cross the vision in the river. You really want to make sure that they don't have more intel than you do,
For sure.
because that'll put your jungler at a very big disadvantage.
Yeah, so pretty much a mirrored start for both junglers. They're both going to start off on their red buff.
Yeah, and quickly,
Zaya or Connor are going to be standing by that brush, so I hope Morgana doesn't walk into the wrong direction there.
yeah, quickly looking at the vision right now, both teams have put a ward down in that dot bush in the top side of the river, and so they'll see if any of the junglers actually go to contest that scuttle crab. And it looks like Graves is going to walk towards the top side here. A lot of vision on the blue buff.
Yeah, red buff right into the blue buff. It does look like that first top scuttle crab is going to be a big point to contest.
Yeah, scuttle crab. And this is a pretty volatile jungle matchup, so you
Yeah,
don't want to get double
scuttle
crabs.
crab right away for the vision.
Yeah, pretty good idea. They see him on the ward, so that will give Seathor or Cathor. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll say Seathor because it's a little bit easier. But
We're just Thor.
Thor. Yeah, Thor with the feet. But basically, oh, look at Graves actually. He's looping around.
Wow. Okay, that's a very aggressive jungle path to go in to try to find out. They do know that they're at the Raptor camp. Quite interesting, actually, to be so aggressive in this early game. Does Graves have that much confidence himself to be doing that well early in the game?
Yeah, Graves, if he gets the jump on the Talia, he'll be able to actually, kill. It's basically which jungler gets the jump. Like if Talia will hit the Graves with the knock-up, what's it called again? The seismic shove. That'll definitely be a one trade for her. But Graves can definitely get the edge on him too.
Yeah, so both of them are gonna just trade scuttle crabs top and bot side.
Yeah, they're both pretty close in pace right now. But there's a gank bottom lane. They didn't see this coming.
Bottom lane goes, and then Opposite has to use the heal, and the binding does land. They do live out, but at the end of the day, Opposite is burning both his flash and his heal at that bottom side.
Yeah, Talia being able to ride along the walls with her passive makes her so fast at running around the jungle. And I don't think that GT actually expected that gank to happen so early, to be honest.
No, they did not. So, oh, there's a good charm. That actually might be something. Ignite's gonna go down like a Rohan. Lost the rotation. Find out. Lost the rotation. Getting it at the end of the day. Even with the charm led, looking at the top lane right now, Flash is gonna be burned by the Scion.
I think Blinky Roja just didn't consider that the minions were hitting him the whole time right there. In the meantime, also the cleanse taking away the ignite damage. And yeah, Orianna just barely survives with the command protect.
Yeah, and just like that, first blood coming in right away, and S.A.D.B.O.I.S take an advantage. And looking at bot lane right here, that's a good binding. Flash used by Reinhardt von Musel there as well.
The feathers were up, but he didn't decide to
Might
use
be
it.
in a bit of trouble. Size of shoves not allowed. It looks like they actually might go on a Thor right there. Flash has to be used. There's the binding, and there's the kill going on to Friendly Corn in a great aggressive play.
Friendly Corn making the big boy plays right here, but opposing is staying for such a long time. I'm like they should really just be recalling. But
Okay, this is horrible. Wow. Taking a little too long. And flashbang happens in double kill.
Oh, he gets the kill there. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought he was just gonna walk up and die to the Zaya, but the wow, that was a one fight for S.A.D.B.O.I.S, but they just overextended. Well, actually, they lost it, and then they kept overextending.
Yeah, that was an interesting fight. I mean, but right now Abizin does have a lot of gold in his belt right here. 2 kills and 1 assist for himself. So he does have to start carrying this bottom side of the lane. So like when you have this advantage, man, you can't lose it at this point of the game.
Zaya just forgot to click, just sitting in the bait there.
Yeah, and also Rakan just playing it a little badly. J-Sus.
Yeah, that was that brought me a little bit of grief there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just small mechanical mistakes.
Yeah, the only positive mark on that play was Reinhard von Musel actually picking up that kill on Lucian. And he actually got a shutdown because Lucian had 2 kills, so he got a little bit of extra gold on that one. But Lucian's going to come back with a Bilgewater Cutlass, a really nice purchase for him. But the Zaya with the BF Sword can't complain either.
No, definitely looks like Talia is going to be on the bottom side of the map right there. Cthor and himself getting rid of the Grom, potentially maybe going for another gank, but there is a ward and vision. There's the Scuttle Crab vision there, so looks like Cthor is just going to recall. Looking at the top lane currently, nothing really going for the top lane. Both these tanks are just farming up in their island, right? Farming Simulator 2.0 in that top side.
Yeah, my headset was locked on mute there for a second. Sorry about that. But
no worries.
Basically, they signaled that Talia was recalling, but Graves had no camps to do.
Holy moly, that's a lot of damage right there. Opposite, putting the damage onto Reinhard von Musel.
Nice! Yeah, big chunk of damage. That's what the Lucian can do when you're at no pressure of being knocked up by the Rakan. So Morgana's doing a good amount of work here, helping the Lucian put that damage in. But they're might look for a dive on both sides of the map actually.
Yeah.
Top and bot turret under pressure.
Still that huge amount of fighting that we're talking about. It looks like Sniff Muffin is just gonna back up right there, sensing some danger as Omnia is just gonna try to take down that turret up in the top lane as they might trade. It's gonna be quite interesting to see who gets the first tower right there, and it does look like it's probably gonna go to the side of GT not canon.
Yeah, Ornn actually teleported to the top lane. Pretty risky business from him, but he goes and teleports up there. He knows Talia's on that side of the map too. But oh, mid lane, already misses that Q totally, so he loses that trade big time.
Yeah, that trade's not going good for Blanca Roja right there. But looking at the first tower, the gold is going to go onto the side of GT no canon, so that's going to be really good. These top laners are just going to battle it out.
Talia has R.
Cthor is in the backside, so he might come up at any moment. There's the ultimate. Cthor's going to come out and try to get a Sniff Muffin. That's going to be the call of the Forge God as well to try to put down CC. But it does look like Sniff Muffin is going to get taken down at the end of the day. Yeah,
nice Scion ultimate to prevent the Ornn from getting that second blow of the horn there. And secures that kill, 100%. No way he gets out of there. He's donezo.
And, oh wow, okay, look at this blue buff. The Graves couldn't even contest it. They didn't even have the Ahri there as well.
Yeah, right now the Talia just got 2 levels above the Graves, and it's only 9 minutes in, so jungle matchup heavily in the favor of S.A.D.B.O.I.S, and that's what we've seen all season long from Cthor.
Strong
literally,
jungling, right?
Literally the second coming of Jesus Christ, as Twitch chat is saying.
Interesting analogy right there. Playing pretty well though.
This guy is 6'2", total Chad.
Are you sure he's 6'2" or 2'6"?
No, I'm 6'2".
You're
But
6'2"?
yeah, brother.
Are you sure?
I am Slim Fit Chad.
Oh, nice. What a great chat as Friendly
Oh,
Corn
Friendly
actually
Corn.
right here using the Soul Shackles to lost in rotation right there. Binding's gonna land, everything's gonna land, lost in rotation's gonna get taken down at the end of the day by Black Roja.
There's so much CC you can't cleanse all of it, but ends up getting taken down.
Oh, another Binding.
That was a good try from Lost in Rotation, but Friendly Corn looks for it, doesn't quite get it.
They literally landed every amount of CC that they had, and Reinhard von Musial has to bind it up as they might be in trouble here. Oh, the culling just missing every blow right there. Opposite, come on, buddy.
Questionable ultimate.
Oh,
blank.
There's a big fight coming in. C-Thor is gonna get a kill on the opposite right here. 001's gonna be trying his best to get more kills as Friendly Corn is gonna get taken down. Here comes Omni as well with the flash, and here comes Jason to pick up the kill on the 001. Friendly Corn is gonna be the next target. It does look like Friendly Corn is going to be trying his best to escape, as he does actually escape, and the team fight decisively going to the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S right there.
Nice teleport flying from Omni of Vanitas, and that was a really good communication coming out of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
Oh,
and they know exactly what they want. That'd be pretty wild, But big team fight win, and actually Reinhard von Musial survived that fight. Opposing and 001 really misplayed the individually. They both misplayed that pretty hard.
Going in a little too deep, I would say.
Like
they really wanted to kill Tunnel Vision in there.
Like literally, if Lucian just auto, like he W ulted instead of just like auto, W auto, Q auto, and then alt, like he missed so much potential damage. If you one shot the Xayah, you don't have to spend time actually like focusing her, and so that really put them in a bad situation from the start.
Yeah, and it does look like right now S.A.D.B.O.I.S in these teamfights are really showing up in a really great teleport by Omnia as well, taking advantage of being able to get down to the lane. And it does look like currently both Apizin and Friendly Corn are up in the top side, trying to get more for their team right there.
Vanitas, a long-time subscriber, by the way. Shout out to him.
Shout out to our subs.
Oh
boy. Oh, this actually is gonna be pretty bad for Apizin right there.
Yeah, walk right into the feathers.
Get caught up by the ulti of Rakan, but still.
This Morgana trying real hard to carry his team. Doing a lot of work too.
Seismic Shove is going to land at the 00 run right here. Lost in rotation. Going to use that nice command shockwave right there. Predicted where he was going to go as C-Thor actually probably gets taken down at the end of the Black Roja. Black Roja has to use the Grapefruit's honeysuckle to try to get more. It's going to dip and dodge. It's going to land the stun. It's going to land the binding as well. Can Black Roja get any more than that? Soul Shackles is going to go into Lost in rotation. Friendly Corner going to pick up the kill. Here comes Absent. Here comes the team. Absent has to flash away from this one. Binding's not going to land on anyone. Black Roja and the calling kill going in. For Friendly Corner now as they're going to try to go into Jason. The pool is going to land. Blanca Roja's right behind the bindings, not going to land, but are they going to go for any more? Jason has to dodge away. And the Q finally gets him.
What a big team fight win from GT Canon, pulling out their Ultra Instinct on that team fight. Ari picking off C-Thor, really putting them in a strong advantage in that fight. But Snuffumuffins getting totally destroyed by this Scion right now.
Call of the Forge God is going to come down and an unstoppable onslaught as well as both these ultis being used as the bell rings as they jump away.
Tokyo Drift, play that initial D music, he's out of there. Tiamat on Scion, you're a madman. This guy's a madman.
Jeez.
This guy's going the Inting Scion build. Frozen Gauntlet into the Tiamat. This guy.
Instinct Scion build if you're currently 2-0.
Hey. The point is, if he dies, he's gonna get a pentakill.
Yo, whoa, big fight coming in as C-Thor might get caught up. Command Shockwave missed by Lost in rotation there, but probably just a Command Shockwave to.
That Graves Q looked awfully suspect. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't hit him. I'm shocked. Yeah, he's gonna go full on bruiser it's gonna be really hard for this Lucian to actually walk up and hit Scion. It's gonna be real scary.
Not commenting.
Blanca Roja going into lost in rotation right there. That's going to be the cleanse used as well. Blanca Roja actually... Oh, bye-bye. Yeah, well... Yeah, well, Sniff Muffins on the bottom side is going to be with Omnia right there. They might be in a bit of trouble. Knock-ups coming down, Seismic Shut-Up coming down, as well as Omnia is not going to get taken down, but they finally get a kill in the top lane right there. That huge tank going down, looking back up on the top side. Binding is going to not land. Really
Get in there, Lucian. Get in there, Lucian.
That was close. That was a close binding.
I think Lucian right now, at the stage of the game, he's got the Bork. The bot lane is chunked out. Like, he has a lot of pressure in that lane, and he's kind of not using it to his full advantage.
001, don't go too far. Talia's right behind you.
You're gonna get one shot.
Unstoppable onslaught already used as well. Goodbye.
I can already hear the communications saying, "What is that damage?"
It's a lot of damage. I mean, 001 disrespecting the damage as well. Command Shockwave going to be used. Oh, nice flash to get away from the charm as Blanca Roja might be in a bit of trouble. Lost in rotation, chasing down the command attack is going to miss, but the auto attacks are going to finally take him down.
Dang. I'm pretty surprised by how this mid lane matchup is going. Blanca Roja, start of the season, definitely seemed like a top prospect in the mid lane, and he's making the plat player is making him look silly right now.
Just individual mechanical mistakes, I would say.
Yeah, he's really just not hitting enough skill shots on this Ahri to make it work.
And if you can't hit skill shots, Ahri is not really the best champion you should be playing.
And Morgana gonna get one shot, but has the shield, thank God. He has the frozen gauntlet right now. Looking to make the plays, but this game is still close at 17 minutes in.
It is close, but it does seem like every time there's a big team fight, it is S.A.D.B.O.I.S basically winning it.
Yeah, it's true.
Slowly losing their base as double. Oh my god! That is dirty. Wow. More fighting going in on the other side right here, and the call of the Force God has to be used to try to knock up Omnia, who does not have the unstoppable onslaught up. We're able to get this one, and it does look like a shutdown is gonna go for Sniff Muffins.
Yeah, a shutdown goal kill for the Yorn, pretty nice. But Talia.
Talia Weaver's wall. Seathor is gonna try to get that Sniff Muffins. Does not land. Another skill shot, but here comes.
Oh no.
Caught as well to try to pick up another kill, and it looks like Blanca Roja getting a kill right there.
Oh, Reinhard von Musel, what are you thinking there, friend?
You're gone. Goodbye.
A lot of stuff going down here. A lot of fights happening. Right, 11 kills to 12. GT not canon taking their third tower of the game. They are up in towers here.
I don't think 001 should be meeting up with Seathor, assuming last time, right?
Here comes Morgana with the flank. Let's see what she can do here.
It does look like she's just gonna die.
Yeah, did not expect the Ornn to show up, and this Talia is now just massive.
Second reincarnation of Jesus.
Riptail is finally getting taken down at 19 minutes here.
Let's also note that both the Infernal Dragon, also the Wind Dragon, has gone to the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S right here. As lost in rotation, might be in a bit of trouble. There's the kill.
Oh.
J-Sus is going to be the next target, as Blanca Roja does not land the charm.
Ahri build really scaling pretty well here. It's got the GLP and the Twin Shadows now. And you can see what that can do when you slow down the player's Graves ulti, Lucian ulti, Morgana binding, so it's going to be a lot easier to land. So it's already going to be more of a utility pick, but still has some decent damage.
Does look like Abzan is just going to be clearing out the control ward in the Red River. Rift Herald is going to be on the side of Seathor right there, as Baron is going to be up in just 5 seconds. Quite interesting to see where they're going to put down that Rift Herald.
Yeah, they've got 4 minutes to figure that out. Ooh, I like the Banshee's Veil purchase coming from Seathor. Basically, all of the skill shots that could pick him off. The binding and the Ahri charm. And
Abzan, you might be in a bit of trouble right there. Does have to use the Relentless Pressure to get up. I think that's going to be an easy kill for the side of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S as Abzan gets taken down in the wrong spot. As Hardball Musil might be taken down.
Flash.
At the end of the side, the 2-man command shockwave as well. That's the binding this flat, but
where's the Ornald?
At the end of the day.
Ornald? No? Okay.
Nope.
There was like a really good chance there. I guess it's not up? No, it's up. I'm very surprised he didn't use that cooldown.
There's the Weaver's Wall as well to try to disengage these two members as Sniff Muffins and 001 is going to be in a bit of trouble. Seismic Shell's going to be landed. Snuff Muffins might be in a bit of trouble. Here's the call. The Forge God is going to be used. Not really going to land onto anyone right there, and Seathor is dominating.
Yeah, and there's low members and they're at a lot of pressure here, but oh, Seathor is low in mana. They should be alright to clear this wave here.
If they really want to go into Seathor right here, that's going to be the flash. It's going to be Seathor getting taken. That's going to be the color as well. And it looks like Abzan wants to go for more loss and rotation to flash out, but the next target is going to be Omnia as he gets taken down at the end of the day by 001. So the passing up, trying to knock some people back, but he's just going to get taken down round 2.
Could potentially be Baron here for GT9 Canon. Graves is out of mana, but 23 minutes in. Nope, they're deciding not to do it. They don't have a Mountain Dragon or anything like that. Just a bunch of damage, no tank, so a little risky.
Friendly Corn is going to meet up with Reinhardt von Musil as he gets easily taken down at the end of the day by the Morgana.
Man, Friendly Corn is really doing a good job here on this Morgana. And Reinhardt von Musil not doing such a great job on the Xayah.
But I mean, Seathor is really carrying that team.
Yeah, but Friendly Corn though can't speak enough about how well he's playing, filling in a substitute role, coming in for Roma, and popping off with this Morgana.
Don't look too far. You don't want to poach this guy, do you?
No.
No.
It's kind of like when I was talking high and mighty about Sharkbait, and I said I want him on my team, and then ended up being on my team. Totally
well, you're just a poacher, T-Crank.
Totally, it was just a coincidence.
Yeah, you're right.
But
totally a coincidence.
Hey, I love all my supports.
Which one was your favorite?
Everybody except Nahor.
Zero battery. Wait,
so
who are your supports? Went from what, zero battery?
Oh, yeah, Zero Brendan, the Vigar one trick. He was a classic.
Zero battery to who was next after that?
After that, LP Fleet. But Rip Herald coming down in the bot lane.
You're the only constant in this relationship with you and
yeah, Yeet Street bot lane.
Yeet Street.
But there's a fight going down here.
Fight
the
going
Forge
down.
God
is going to be used as Sniff Muffins gets taken out. Whoa! What are you doing, Reinhardt von Musil? Getting taken out in the mid lane easily right there. As the binding is going to land on the backside of the seat or Abzan. Don't get caught out right there.
There's a lot going on here, but nothing is really cohesive right now.
Yeah.
The Ornn is 1v4ing on the bottom side, but on the top side, the Xayah.
This is actually not good. This is not good for the side of GT Not Canada. It is a 4v3 because Graves is not bot lane. This is what the fight that you want. What are you doing, Abzan? Holy
No, he can do it. He got it.
Oh, he's trying to dip and dodge. He actually gets a kill. What Abzan? What are you doing, buddy? You're getting in there, but actually working out. And oh, he's down.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Backside teleport. Call the Forge God is not up, but 001 finally picks himself a kill. This charm
American
doesn't land.
Sniper.
Lost in rotation actually get taken down at the end of the day. Next target is going to be Omni, and that's going to be the smoke screen to slow him down. Oh, that's going to be 2 flashes used and a charm missed.
This Graves right now is really coming back into the game. He's level 14 once again. I think Talia is also 14, so Graves is back in the game, and he's pretty strong. Lucian, though, he played that fight decently well. He had a pretty good understanding of his limits, and in the end, I think GT Not Canon won that fight. They also did get a dragon, so we're looking at 40 kills at 25 minutes. Flash.
We also did forget about that rip shell that they sent bottom lane.
Yeah, what happened to it? Did it ever hit the
Graves was dealing damage.
So it took the tier 2 bottom turret, but the Graves actually cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Friendly Crown almost took that Scuttle Crab.
I think they're gonna steal something one day, I swear. If you land 30 of them, at least one of them's gonna hit.
This is a really close game. It could be anyone's game. I think the way that the AD carries are playing, this game is favored by GT Not Canon right now. The Xayah is level 11. She is feeling real bad. She is going to struggle to deal damage against anybody. But actually, the tanks on the teams, the Scion is just massive. This Auron is kind of weak. He really needs to play safe. Just uses ulti for engage.
They're like opposites, you know? It's like the ones that are doing well on one team, that same lane is not doing well on the other.
Yeah, in the mid lane now, Ahri is doing well, despite her troubles in the earlier parts of the game. I think once Ahri gets those items, it appears to be that she gets a good amount of damage and also provides some utility for the team.
Oh, Blanca Roja is going to try to get lots of rotation right there, and it's going to be... Whoa.
Oh my lord, they trade kills.
Whoa. Okay.
That was pretty hype, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, opposing with the reflexes.
Are they going to get this tier 2 mid turret? Oh, there's the culling right there. Both these top laners are on the bottom side. Unstoppable Onslaught is going to be used, trying to get the Sniff Muffins right there, as he is going to use the Call of the Forge Gun, but oh my gosh, Omni is so much damage of the tank. Just putting down the damage, slowing him down. It looks like Sniff Muffins doesn't have to use the flash to get out of this one. Slowed down is going to be Sniff Muffins. He's going to be knocked up once again, but Apison is going to be on the backside trying to get more damage. But here comes 001 as well to try to help out his team, but Apison does so much damage, and it looks like Omni actually going to get taken down at the end of the day. Great rotation. We're looking for top side. Baron hit.
Yeah, Baron is gonna get taken down. They don't do it that fast because Xayah is pretty weak. Does have a BF sword, so 2.5 items, pretty good. This the Talia is doing the most of the damage though.
Yeah, this is gonna be really bad. If they do put up a team fight, Jay Sutton's right here, Friendly Chord's right here as well, and it looks like Seathor does get the Baron at the end of the day. Soul Shackle's not gonna land on anyone. That's gonna pick up on the other side. 001 trying to get into lost rotation right there. And the ultimate isn't gonna take him down, but Abison finally picking up a kill as Seathor is gonna be spotted out. Abison is gonna try to take him down as Seathor. Where are you going, buddy? Sniffle Muffins trying to get in for more.
Oh.
Seathor's gonna try to escape from this one. He does have the damage. He does have the surfboard up to try to get out of there. But now they have the Baron.
Surf's up, Seathor. He has the Baron buff recall too, and he's gonna make it out.
Speedy.
Wow.
Speedy.
Man, that champion is so fast. With the Baron buff recall, can actually make it out.
Weaver's wall trying to be used to catch off 001 right here so that he can't get anywhere else, but I think 001 might be in a bit of trouble, and there's the shutdown going out to the side of Reinhardt von Musel, and that's going to be a great shutdown gold. 750 gold right there.
One overextending. Actually hits level 16 before Talia does, but gets that trade kill and then hits it. But Blanky Roja on the Ahri, now with the death cap, she's feeling pretty good about herself. Xayah picking up a bunch of levels from that Baron. So this game is now turned on the head a little bit in favor of S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
Slowly turning into the favor of either team right here, as both teams basically still in the game. So, Seathor, the second coming of Jesus, undefeated in 2 seasons.
Undefeated.
think about
He
that?
played one match last season, and I guess who did S.A.D.B.O.I.S lose to? Did he not play in that game? I guess. If that's the case, then Seathor MVP right here. The third dragon.
They have every dragon. Oh, friendly corn. Seismic shove is not gonna land. Does have to use the flash to get away from that one. And I feel like this next team fight that happened is gonna be a huge team fight. Baron buff is going to be on the side of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S as Omnia gets the stun up, gets the binding as well landed on him. Are they gonna focus on him?
He's not that
As
tanky.
Jesus, look at that, is gonna be using the ulti there. They come. A lot of them are gonna be fighting here. Call the Fortune God is gonna be used, but Sniffle Muffins is not taking it as well. As Black and Roja might get taken down at the end of the day at the other side of the map, but not gonna get him down. Binding doesn't land onto the side of friendly corn. But it looks like right now. And it's going currently a 1-for-1 as both top laners are dead, but Apposite and 001 are going super low.
Sion is not super tanky at this point in the game with the way he's building, so he can definitely 1v1 the Ornn, but in a team fight with the Graves and Illusion whacking on him, he's gonna die pretty fast.
Yeah, so only a 1-for-1 the last team fight right there.
Yeah, the Ornn though is not playing team fights very well. He should be playing a lot farther back. He's really compromising his positioning a lot, and that's allowing him to die super quick. Just like Vanitas did on the Sion right there. Both tanks playing a little over-aggressive.
Like Roja, don't get caught. As Omni actually getting caught out right there. He's alone. Quite an interesting teleport. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I wonder what he was going for there.
Yeah.
He is getting CC'd so much.
There is a lot of CC.
He got hit by 2 bindings and 2 charms, and he's still 80% HP. Oh, now he's full HP because of the honey fruit. But yeah, this game is really close, and the two strong members of GT not canon right now looking to be the Lucian and the Ahri. The Graves is still pretty strong, but not as strong as he was before. And Talia being the real main carry of this S.A.D.B.O.I.S team. He's trying real hard. I feel like I've seen this before.
At this stage of the game, T-Crank, who's favored?
Whoever plays better.
That is superior.
That's all I can say.
Analytical answer.
That's all I can say right now. Oh, looks like they're gonna try to go for a pick on the Scion, but they don't know that Talia is also here.
Simple Muffin does get the redemption back on himself, but he is not tanky, as you said. But here comes 001 in his team. Seathor might be in a bit of trouble right here. Gets taken down by Opposite at the end of the day. Omnia has to use the flash to escape. 001 is going to be chasing, but here comes the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S to try to go to team friendly corn. Does have the binding, and it is going to land. This might be a bad fight. Sniff Muffin is going to be right there. Who are they going to go for next? Sniffle Muffin has to use, or actually my bad, friendly corn has to use Sonya to try to get out of this one. Here comes the command shockwave, not landing onto anyone. Opposite is going to try to get his best to get out of that one, as Reinhard von Musil finally doing some work. Another Zonya's Hourglass going to be used, as Reinhard von Musil picks up a kill for his team right there, as the S.A.D.B.O.I.S picking up 2 kills for his team, and they just want to get that bottom lane.
As Zaya bought the Infinity Edge, and now she's feeling pretty strong. Also has a Zeal, so 90% crit. That's a pretty strong Zaya with the Rakan with him, and an Orianna. So
here comes Blanca Roja trying to get more out of that one. That's a lot of damage, but Apposite also doing a lot of damage as well. Are they going to try to go for more Apposite? Does not have the calling up. They do slow down Omnia right there. Omnia probably just wants to take his life away for his team. I don't think they're going to go in for more Omnia. Unstoppable onslaught going on to Apposite. Super low. Shut down.
Ooh.
Well, who are they going to go for next?
He won't die.
On the Jace sauce. Holy cow. A lot of fighting going in for both teams right here.
Opposing tried to dash over that wall, which I don't think you even can as Lucian.
Wow. What can you say but wow?
beautiful Scion play. What can I say? Oriana with the Scion, with the Rakan, just everlasting
goodbye.
shields. Oh, whoa, you're just dead. I blinked.
You're dead.
Man, these games,
Slow down a little.
no, never slow down.
Oh, oh, jeez.
I want to take a look at these items here because Lucian is 300 off of Infinity Edge. Xayah just put the Static Shiv for the full crit build. Oriana, looking at her 4th item. And a lot of gold still on the side of GT. GT is still looking to finish those last items, it looks like, from the amount of gold they have.
And it does look like they're just going to start off this Baron buff right here. Gonna take it down super quickly now.
There's no
wow,
response.
Reinhardt Musil is
Done.
6 right here. I don't think they want to go for this fight.
Yeah, the Ornn is just not there. There's no teleport from Ornn. What was the communication like between GT?
I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of minions on the bottom side.
Yeah, but there were so many wards for him to teleport on. Why did they not pull the trigger right there? They had them exactly where they wanted them.
So Elder Dragon is going to be up, and the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S does have an Infernal Dragon, an Ocean Dragon, and also a Wind Dragon on themselves.
So yeah, 3 stacks. That'll be a pretty strong team.
Black oh my goodness, they're going in for more. Unstoppable Onslaught's going to be on to Absent, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. S.A.D.B.O.I.S are putting down the pain as an easy pickup for 2 kills. Both their carries dead. Looks like they're just going to push down into this bottom lane right here, right now.
There's just such a communication breakdown between GT. Like, why are you keeping your Ornn in the base?
Call the Forge God is going to be used to try to knock off some members, but I don't think they're going to get any more than that. That's going to be an easy pickup. Friendly Coin going to use the Soul Shackle, going to use the Zonier's Hourglass. Probably going to get taken down at the end of the day. As Reinhardt von Musil and his team are pushing down to the base. As it looks like game 1 is going to go to the side of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
Yeah, S.A.D.B.O.I.S pulling out that victory. The Xayah stepping it up in the end of the game there. Was 2-6, but ends up being 7-6.
This is going to have a lot of implication, actually, for the playoffs.
Yeah, so now that puts GT Not Canon at 13 game losses. So if they manage to win the series, they'll be 11-13. So that actually, let's see, 11-13 if they win the series. That's a.
But if they go at 11-13, but Vortex goes 11-12, that's a lower loss for Vortex. So I don't know how they do it, but I think Vortex, if we're doing it based off of games, GT Not Canon cannot
Well,
make
yeah,
the playoffs
yeah.
anymore.
If Vortex wins the series tomorrow, they'll be in playoffs. But if Vortex loses, so like,
So if Vortex loses, they go 9-13.
or 10-13. So that's.
Or 10-13, you're correct.
So I have to do 3 calculations here. 1 second. Let me figure this
I
out.
still think at the end of the day, looking at the current calculations, GT Not Canon has to win the series, and Vortex has to lose the series.
Yeah. So if Vortex wins the series, or if Vortex loses 2-1 tomorrow, it's 10 out of 20. My brain's melting. What am I doing? So if Vortex loses 1-2, that means they're 10-13. Actually, yeah, so I'm pretty sure if GT Not Canon wins the series straight up and Vortex loses, they're in, no matter what happens.
Yeah. So GT Not Canon, they have to win these next 2 games. If they lose this, they're out for sure. It doesn't matter how Vortex plays tomorrow. But if they win, they go 11-13.
Yeah, so
But
if
Vortex
GT wins
2-0 tomorrow, they still don't make it to playoffs.
Yeah, so if GT wins, Vortex loses, it's that simple. They're in.
Yeah.
But if GT loses the series, they're out.
Yeah.
They're done. So they have a couple minutes to think about it. They've got a couple minutes to like draft a strategy, think about what they're doing, try to fix their problems, and make that comeback, miracle comeback to make playoffs.
So what happens? All right. So they have to hope for a Vortex loss tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah, if Vortex wins tomorrow, it's like this is not in their hands,
No.
but they have to win, and Vortex has to lose. That's like the two scenarios. Sad Boys, though, they're clinched first either way if they win or lose tonight, so they're just chilling. They're getting some extra practice on their substitute players. PogChamp. God, Thor is such a goddamn alpha. Thanks for the bits, homie. Choji from chat, whoever you are, sir. Appreciate you. And substitutions for Sad Boys. Morale is back in. Their captain, their leader. Right-hand man of Thor. Thank God Thor was able to carry Lost in rotation. Can we please get this jungle a team? They're just waiting on both teams to come back. Just classic bantering in the chat.
Do you banter a lot?
Vaughn is
Man.
toxic. He was banned in chat for 2 weeks. What side do these people pick? Let's see what sides are chosen by. I believe Sad Boys have side selection. I need some water. That was a doozy.
Drink up.
Stay hydrated, kids.
Stay hyped. You're right, exactly. Thank you. Oh, you're not ready? Someone left the lobby.
Well, I am back. And substitutes coming in. DTS mid now, reporting on in duty in mid lane for S.A.D.B.O.I.S. Star, best mid laner in P Cup, coming in. And I'm the Vanitas, gonna be playing the AD carry. And here we go. Champion select for game 2. Same sides as last time. S.A.D.B.O.I.S though, they've got 1 W.
GT Not Canon has to win these next 2 games to hope that they stay alive in this playoff series right here.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be just a crazy story if GT Not Canon could make the playoffs after basically being looked down at all season long? No one really expected much from them after the first couple weeks of the season, though they did actually pull off a really big win in week 2 against Baby Shark. It's probably their best win of the season. They 2-0'd Baby Shark in week 2, but after that, really, they couldn't find that same cohesion and same playmaking that they had before.
Yeah, man. If there is a time to find that cohesion and that playmaking style that they can pull out, it is these last 2 games.
Yeah, and what a story it would be if they could beat the first place team.
No, it would be a huge story going into playoffs. You'd be scared of them.
You'd be scared to play versus them as the 3 seed.
Well, bans have come our way as per usual. They do not want Morgana. So Friendly Corn's Morgana getting banned away by his own team.
Yeah, standard bans, and oh yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's because Morale is a big Morgana player, and they don't want to first pick it, and they want to get that Graves. So anything they can do to play with that Graves. And Akali being hovered. But they go with the Urgot instead, so putting JSUS or DTS on the Urgot, but JSUS has played that champion before. Let's see how this draft plays out. Wow, they go with the Urgot and the Aatrox, so double flex. The Aatrox is technically a triple flex, can go in jungle and mid and top, but Urgot, either one. I believe the only other time this has happened this season was Bad Boys versus the Busaders. But actually, the Busaders got these 2 champions on the first rotation, but they lost the game.
Jackson Gray is going to be locked in
Whoa.
onto the side of GT not cannon there.
The Jax. Pretty early Jax pick. But they, I guess, Sniffin' Muffins likes it into both of these matchups, and Echo, so they're gonna just pick up the entire top side. And yeah, Aatrox Jungle, we're seeing it.
Wow.
Hard flexing on them. Definitely, it's almost 100% likely we're gonna see a Akali mid here for DTS. Known for playing those assassins. And now they're just going to hard target the bot lane right now. Would be very surprised if Alistar was not banned here by S.A.D.B.O.I.S. Because it was banned last game.
You don't have.
But it's going to go with the Lucian, so. What does Vaughn play after Rakan and Morgana are banned? The Thresh is up. I think it was like an easy Thresh pick for Vaughn.
Yeah,
Morale here.
They also don't have a AD carry pick, so both these bot lanes are going to be picked next. And it is going to be a Jhin.
Yeah, Jhin, pretty safe pick. Just going to sit mid lane all game and just wave clear. And use the ultimate in team fights when everyone else dives. I like it a lot, actually. Fits the rest of the champions pretty well. And they're going to go with the Tristana and try and bully the lane here.
Tristana Zillion. Okay. These are
Would
some
be cool.
interesting picks. I haven't seen this for a while. I haven't actually seen Tristana for quite some time.
Yeah, it's a champion that opposing likes to play. Zillion would be pretty cool. It's a good lane. But they're going to deny the Thresh. Yeah, Friendly Corn denying the Thresh pick away from Vaughn Morale.
Well, there is the Brand, and Brand is extremely, extremely aggressive in that bottom lane, so I will expect a lot. Oh, okay, not a Brand.
Oh, he pulls out the Bard.
Bard.
I don't think he's pulled it out this season, but he finally does it.
Wow,
And man,
okay.
lots of power picks. Lots of power picks from S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
They really want to end off this game with a 2-0 and not put...
Like, what are your power picks on GT Not Canon? You've got Graves, okay? But you take a look at what they've got on the other side. Urgot, Aatrox, and Akali. That's beefy. That's a ton of damage and a whole lot of beef.
Yeah, just so if you have just joined us, we are on to game 2. And S.A.D.B.O.I.S did win game 1 against GT Not Canon. GT Not Canon has to win the next 2 games if they want to stay in Prophecy Cup Season 6, because if they lose, they're out. That's it. Regular season is over.
It's all on the line for GT Not
the game that they
Canon.
need to play.
But you're up against the best of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S right here.
Power picks like you've been saying, right?
With the Aatrox jungle. I'm interested in seeing it. It's always been not bad, but no one has the audacity to actually pull it out. And here they go. Not a champion I would expect from C-Thor, but he is going to pull it out. But you do have win conditions here for GT Not Canon. I don't know how the mid lane matchup scales, but Echo, definitely a good scaling mid lane champion. Should be able to deal with the Akali in the side lane. Jax scales really hard as well. One of the best scaling champs in the entire game. Definitely should be able to deal with the Urgot in the side lane, so If you're looking at like a late game 1-3-1 situation, I think that's where GT Not Canon can excel. But if you're in mid game, looking at the mid game team fights, oh man, S.A.D.B.O.I.S, they've got everything you want.
Yep. I am going to be interested to see who wins this game. I do think S.A.D.B.O.I.S, obviously in that first seed, do have that advantage coming in with them. So it is going to be quite difficult for GT Not Canada to try to run out this game. But if they do, this is the time they need to do it. It is Game 2, Season 6, in the last week of the regular season. If you can't do it now, you're not going to be able to do it ever.
Yeah, the last shot for GT Not Canon. As we've said numerous times, definitely the big storyline here.
Let's get at it.
And here we go, boys. Game 2. This is a pretty hype team composition for S.A.D.B.O.I.S. GT Not Canon, in my opinion, gonna come down to the late game split pushing. Can they deliver? He's going aftershock on Aatrox too. That's interesting. I mostly see the Dark Harvest or Electrocute. And comment on Urgot. Don't see that super frequently anymore. Almost always Spellbook.
Yep. Man, I'm interested to see how this Tristana plays. I haven't played Tristana for a while. I haven't seen Tristana for a while either.
She's good. They definitely have strong laning early. Can all in. If you get ahead on Tristana against the Jhin like can't play the game.
Do you play Tristana still?
Every now and then. It's not one of the champions that like I'll play often.
Yeah. It's no Swain though, you know.
No Swain, you know.
But it's not bad.
If you see my match history, it's like 19 games of Swain, then like 1 game of Tristana. You know how it is.
Oh jeez. Nothing else? Just Swain and Tristana?
No. Only Swain. See for yourself. I've been hard smurfing on my Swain main 420 account. Only play Swain.
Swain only.
Reminder to ban Swain. Here we go, boys. Game 2. Friendly Corn played really well in that first game.
Let's see if he plays well in the second game.
Yeah, can he transition that Morgana play onto Thresh?
Man, these new KDA... the new KDA stuff is quite interesting.
It's pretty cool. I like the song and the video. I wouldn't buy the skins though.
Come on.
I'm not a huge skin guy anymore, you know.
Oh, you're done with that phase of your life.
Yeah, I'm done with that phase. I like sometimes I don't like it when the particles like sound so different. It sounds like kind of weird.
Uh,
Like Arcade Ezreal used to like that skin, but the sounds of the base skin sound better. I really feel like a spell slinger.
wow. Some good banter going in on all chat though.
I can't see all of that just because the character stats are blocking it, and then if I press Z, it like get rid of everything. Oh, if I press Z, I can see the rest of it. I can't actually move the text box, which kind of stinks.
What? Yeah, you can. You press enter.
No, I can't for some reason. It like sometimes it lets you do it, and sometimes you can't do it. It's kind of
What
weird.
happens if you press enter?
It doesn't do anything.
Jeez.
I've been spamming
Oh,
it.
I think it's because you're in you haven't turned it on for spectator mode. That's probably why.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's why.
Both of these mid lane champs have really accessible wave clear level 1. As you can see here, the Echo just fires a couple Qs and kills the whole wave. Echo, look at the push.
So, last game, the jungle paths are quite interesting. They did prioritize the Scuttle Crab heavily early on. It does look like this time they are not prioritizing that as much.
Yeah,
They're just going in their second,
Graves will probably get both crabs in this matchup. And he doesn't really have to rush it anymore. Like last game, he went straight to crab after red buff. But it looks like, actually looks like they're going to collapse on the Graves here.
Yeah, Graves might be in a bit of trouble right here as the smite actually goes down to C-Thor actually. 001 might be in a bit of trouble. Graves, is he going to do anything? Black Aroha with the level 2 is going to be right here. But both teams are ready to pounce. But the Scuttle Crab does go to C-Thor.
Yeah, and pardon for the fast forward here on the stream, but ooh, Akali hitting the Shroud. That's pretty nice. You use the Shroud when Echo Qs you. Oh, Thresh hits the hook?
Yeah, Thresh is hitting the hook as morale might be taken down a little bit low. Friendly Corn wants to go for more. The heal of Omnia has been used, so but Abison doesn't actually try to go in for more. But morale is going to be super, super low right here.
Yeah, Tristana couldn't quite get the jump off in time. He was planning on buffering the stun on the Bard, I think, but he actually just missed it. And so he lost his window to go in safely and kill the Bard.
Yep. That was a good hook and a good early game aggression coming in from the side of this GT Nut Cannon there.
Yeah, it actually didn't really favor them though at all. So they have to play a little safe because they have less sustain in this lane. The Bard will have more sustain than Thresh, of course, with the shrines. Jin all by himself.
Friendly Corn does not actually land the hook. That's not actually that good, as C-Thor is actually right behind him, and they do have this fight. Morale actually going to be focused on. Morale actually might get taken down here. Does not get taken down yet, but here comes C-Thor in the back at the end of the day. Friendly Corn might be in a bit of trouble. C-Thor is going to try to go for more. Absent trying to help out his team. Flash has to be. There's the W coming up, but C-Thor does not get taken down, but they're super, super low. Look how low morale is, and look at how low they are. But at the end of the day, it's the S.A.D.B.O.I.S pick up the first kill of the game.
The vision was iffy there for Tristana, and he couldn't consistently auto-attack that Aatrox, so he got away just barely. It feels kind of bad, man, for Tristana. One of the things I don't like about Tristana is how auto-attack reliant she really is. On champions like Jhin, you can like use your W and E to get lane pressure, but on Tristana, it's entirely reliant on like
auto attacks.
Auto attacking, you can't poke out the enemy with it besides, you know, right clicking.
Oh, Black Aroha, goodbye.
And yep, you're just dead. Goodbye.
S.A.D.B.O.I.S individually winning out the lanes, but 001 is going to be coming in into this bottom side. Omnia
jump in opposing.
Taken down.
He could have jumped in there.
He actually got that kill probably.
Yeah, he would have forced the flash for sure from the Jhin. Ooh, Akali getting level 6, getting the kill for herself. That's going to make that matchup really, really scary for him.
So 2 kills going in onto the side of the S.A.D.B.O.I.S right here. Not a great start for GT Not Canon, as they have to win these games to stay into the series. Not the series, but to stay into the tournament, actually.
Yeah, it looks like every lane is just about on the losing side right here. As we kind of expected. And right now, S.A.D.B.O.I.S is kind of just outplaying. S.A.D.B.O.I.S are going to get some BM in.
S.A.D.B.O.I and Blanco Rojas going in back and forth. 001's going to be in the backside of Blanco Rojas. Does not get taken down. S.A.D.B.O.I super low. Are they going to give 4 anymore? 001 just another dip and dodge to try to get
my.
4. Here comes DTS, and I think S.A.D.B.O.I is actually going to escape from this one as another 2 kills going into the side of S.A.D.B.O.I right there.
That's really sad right there for GT Not Canon. If Graves just smited before we auto attack, he would have killed him.
Yeah,
But he smited and then autoed.
Land the stun. Muffins trying to go for more, but the turn actually going on to Jesus is a nice pickup, and Friendly Corn actually landing in the
jump
play.
on him.
Is he going to get the hook? There's the jump. Where's the hook? The hook? What? Whoa. Okay.
Kind of surprised that there's no hook coming out there.
Yeah.
It was up. He was in range.
Look at morale. Just
well,
teasing him right there.
Jax could potentially outplay with a counter strike.
For sure. I don't think morale should do this, but I mean, if the you can have fun, I guess.
He's gonna like block the minion wave.
Oh, there it is. I don't think he gets this. Bye bye.
Wait, that was really troll.
Yeah.
That oh man. Nice try, Vaughn. Good effort.
RBB, they tried, right?
Dude, what did he do with the concert?
Oh, here comes DTS mid. Blanco Roja might be in a bit of trouble. That's going to be the kill right there. Blanco Roja getting a kill. Curtain call coming in on the bot side. Opposite might be in a bit of trouble there, but he flashes out to safety, or jumps out to safety.
Opposing just jumped out. A nice heads up play from him. I would have probably jumped straight away, like still in ulti range. So, good heads up play. Jumping to the side.
No one is as smart as you, T. Craig.
Yeah, no one is smarter. I mean, no one is less smart than me.
No, less smart. Okay.
No one is less smart.
Play on words right there.
No one is less smartical.
Well, I mean, easily 3 kills going back onto the side. Oh, Blanco Roja might be getting taken down. Does not have the ulti up, and
Red buff. Red buff saved his life with the regen.
Go morale.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Ah, goodbye.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna do anything there? No. Hey, you should have just given the kill to the Thresh.
Yeah, he did. The morale, the Echo ended up getting the kill. It's pretty nice. He's looking for it. Ended up not looking for it.
Some C-Thor as well, trying to get onto Friendly Corn and his squad right there. Friendly Corn has to flash out of that one, but C-Thor is super big. They do want to go into 001 here. It's gonna get hooked up. It's gonna get flayed up, and C-Thor does have the passive.
Oh, bruh.
But DTS finally picks himself up a kid right there.
Graves popping the LT while he was reviving. Really, not a smart move from 001. But Sithor does get the ult off this time before he dies. Echo wants more blood though. Forcing the flash. This Bard is just everywhere right now.
C-Thor right there onto Blanco Roja. C-Thor! Oh, Sona shifts back in to get out of that one. Almost getting taken down is Blanco Roja right there, as Morale is going to be chasing down Blanco Roja. Still level 5 for Morale. A little under leveled there. That's okay. As C-Thor is going to get taken down. S.A.D.B.O.I.S is trolling.
This game is a little wild now. Despite a pretty early lead.
S.A.D.B.O.I.S is trolling. That's all I'm
They're trolling just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I mean, this is, I guess it's not bad to troll this game.
A lot of kills going down on the top side of the map. Jax is 2-0 despite looking like he's getting bullied in lane by this Urgot. Akali 3-0-1, gonna be really scary. But both AD carries, they're just chilling right now. Just chilling.
Friendly Corn clearing out the control ward on the bottom side.
Akali, pretty spooky in the mid lane right here. Honestly, Tristana, I think after Bard Qs, Tristana can just like jump on this Bard and kill him.
Friendly Corn's just really trying his best to get some hooks.
Nice try. Oh. Yeah, I think he's gonna die, you know?
Friendly Corn, you have to block it.
It's high noon. But not quite time for lunch yet.
Six and 6 currently 18.6 getting gold to the 17.1. S.A.D.B.O.I.S is currently ahead in gold, but you know, pretty interesting way to go at it. As Seathor and Black Aroha right there back and forth, sniff muffins. Gonna be going on to Jesus right there. Top lane fights right here as Friendly Corn's gonna get taken down by DTS mid.
Rampage in the mid lane. Heyo.
Corner shift back and forth.
Oh.
Black Aroha does get shut down at the end of the day. Back and forth, S.A.D.B.O.I.S is gonna be ticking up kills again.
Yeah, up to 3,000 gold now. There's also a dragon on the table for them, but oh, here's gonna be a dive on the top. Oh, the Urgot ulti. 001 kind of panic flashes there, but he gets the kill in the end with the collateral damage. Oh, opposing. Watch out, my man. It's scary. And he will make it out alive. But that was a little bit spooky. DTS trying to steal a red buff.
Friendly Corn is a bit in trouble right there. I don't know if he should be there. But Black Aroha is going to be trying to support his team. The box is going to come out. Black Aroha trying to get out to morale right there. Does pick up the
Look at that damage. Oh my lord.
Corner shift up though.
That big damage. Jump in opposing, you won't.
Black Aroha dipping and dodging from the curtain call right there. Actually, none of them landing.
Uh-oh, last one. Oh, 0 for 4. He failed his test right there, big time.
DTS mid in this squad. Opposite might be in a bit of trouble if he sticks around too far, but this one, Friendly Corn is going to land a hook onto DTS mid. Are they going to go inside this one? 4-man play, shut down, going in onto the graves right there. Are they going to try to go on more? Black Aroha is going to get slowed up by Omnia's W from Jin. As a
Get in
nice
there.
knockback.
Oh!
Man, ultimate from Bard right there, and the Q actually misses, but they're going back and forth. Who's actually going to win this team fight right here? As they are super low on both sides. Morale trying to get more. Shutdown's going to go onto the grave, and currently a 3 for 3 for both teams right here.
Wow. S.A.D.B.O.I.S turned that fight around. It looked like a pretty bad fight for them. Looked like they were trolling pretty hard, but in the end, they do get it. And oh, Jax is going to pop the Herald in the bot lane. He is by himself. He is really strong. This Jax is like their win condition right now.
Yeah. 2-0-1, the only one that hasn't a lot of kills on him.
Yeah, 2-0-1. He's up a lot of CS on his opponent. He's up a whole level. With Triforce, he's pretty strong. I think he's the strongest member in the game right now. Just about. I think Akali Shroud keeps making a noise every time she uses it.
The new shroud is quite good.
Do you hear that noise though? Like it's kind of like I don't know. It's like a music sound, like a chord plays or something.
Paying attention to the real things right here.
Just keep res out for Akali, all right?
keep my eyes out for the Akali.
Yeah, the shroud. If it makes a noise. It's like, no matter where my camera's on too, I keep hearing it.
Well, C-Thor's taken down.
Oh man, and he gets out alive. Yeah, you see that? The shroud in the mid lane.
Blanco Roja using Chrono Shift back and still gets taken down.
Oh.
DTS mid is quite strong right now.
Didn't quite get the damage from the ultimate for Echo.
Yeah, big
Oh, he
fight
goes
coming
in.
Stiff Muffins might be in a bit of trouble right here. They're gonna go in for more. DTS mid gets taken down.
The grinder.
But a double kill's going in and Opposite's going crazy. Here's the reset.
Ooh, another one.
The next target, triple kill.
Oh man.
0-1.
001 finds his way to get all those kills, and now he's got 8 of them. And this goal is even.
Do they go for more? This is yeah, the gold's back even again, but here comes C-Thor trying to jump in. Sniffle Muffins is on a killing spree right here. Shutdown's gonna go on for him. He's gonna try to go into opposite right here as well. That's gonna be the buster shot to try to knock him back. He's gonna go into friendly court now. He does have a red buff, so this is gonna be slowing people down. Double kill going down. It does look like they wanna go for more, but it does look like the team of GT Not Canon can escape.
Yeah, I don't know what Opposed is thinking, like he can ignore an Aatrox and hit a turret with an Aatrox right in front of him, but gets out alive. He's 0-0 and 5 right now. He's playing pretty safe. One of the only deathless players in the game. Jackson himself. Yeah, I think GT, they've got a serious chance at this one. And was that shroud used? Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure that makes a noise. It's kind of annoying for spectator. It's like global.
001 getting that blue buff right there. A lot of kills going in, but I mean, I think S.A.D.B.O.I.S, they're having a little fun right here.
Yeah, they're
As
definitely
Morales
having
gonna
some
use
fun.
The ultimate right there. Tempered fake gonna land, and Morale just gets taken down right away.
Morale does not care about his KDA, that's for sure. He looks for the kill on C-Thor and he gets it. But Urgot picks up a trade kill. Oh yeah, Akali's Shroud is like a freaking like a nightclub. It plays like pop music when it's open. So that's interesting. We're 18 minutes in. It's just another Fiesta game. Did not see this one coming. Looked like a stomp at 5 minutes, but S.A.D.B.O.I.S letting GT back in the game, to be honest.
Do you think GT Not Canon wins this one?
It's definitely possible. The way some players are dying a lot. Opposing now. Feeling alright with level 11. He's got the Storm Razor and the crit glove. Aatrox though. Aatrox is still pretty strong.
Let's
Level
go
12.
see Thor go in for it.
He's going in. Where's the ultimate? He didn't use the World Ender.
Oh,
Now
man,
he
that is a
uses
lot of
it.
damage. Here comes the curtain call to try to go in for more of them. They can't really get anyone else. They're
Jax.
running a one. No, they're not.
Jax is just splitting hard right here.
Splitting hard in the bottom side right there as the W is gonna land onto friendly corn.
Yeah, no one can
Trying to get more.
deal with Jax right here. And oh, the hook onto Morale. But also Akali.
DTS mid. And
Oh,
Blanco
man.
going in back and forth
Oh.
right there. DTS mid. The chrono shifts right there to try to. I think he could have killed DTS mid. I'll be honest.
It was close. I think Akali with the 1Q would be able to kill her, but they didn't keep track of that cooldown. Here comes the Thresh though, has Flash Ignite. Oh, he flays him out of the Bard ult.
Well, here comes Sniffle-Muffin's going to be trying to go into C-Thor right there. As DT Smith's going to be coming down. Shutdown's going to go on to Blanca
Oh,
Roja.
there it is.
Going to try to go for more double kill as well. W's going to slow down, but here comes Apison to try to get down morale. There it is. Buster
Red
Shot
buff.
picks up kill. Apison finally picks up kill right there for himself.
This game's going wild right now. And Opposing and Sniff-A-Muffins, they are getting a lot of gold. And two-man Baron coming out for GT not canon. I don't know if they can actually do this. They don't have any mountain drags. Urgot's walking up. Yeah, this is not doable. A lot of all chat going on, but this game has implications in playoffs.
Game 3 since it's a... Hey man, Howling Abyss. Howling Abyss for game 3, why not, right?
Yeah, man, totally. Let's just disqualify both teams. Almost gets hooked by right there, the Shroud. Giving her the extra movement speed.
Infernal Drake is up. Does look like that's going to be the next target that they do want to grab. But here comes Jasus and Apison. Blue team slays it! By 001. But
Yeah.
Oh, they're not even going to commit to that. They're just going to let 001 die in
Oh,
there.
burst him.
They're
Oh,
going to try to go for more. Appison's going to try to jump away. Cito's going to be
Wait.
trying to best as well. That's a huge fight. Has done 3 people as well. Cito trying to get out to Appison right there. Has to be the last one to get out of there. Friendly Corn and his squad is going to be trying to chasing onto Cito. Friendly Corn, can you do it? Double kill is going to go on to Blanca Roja right there. As it is a 2-for-1 for the side of GT not canon.
I don't know if you caught on to this, but Bard gave Jax a tunnel outside of the Baron or the Dragon Pit. Pretty impressive gameplay coming out. Akali playing with fire here. Oh, the stun misses from Jax.
Are they gonna go for it?
Oh wait, Jax could have
Come on,
definitely
Jax.
kept going.
Let's go, man. Oh, there's the stun.
There they
Goodbye,
go.
BTS mid. Dead. 5 more seconds. 5. Oh, no.
Is she dead though? Is she dead? Yes, she's dead. Alright. Finally dead. We're witnessing a fiesta. Can we get 100 kills? And a teleport's coming out from Sniff-A-Muffins, and Baron is gonna get started from GT not canon.
Yeah, but here comes the curtain call as well to try to slow down the tide of GT not canon as Jasus is gonna get on the backside. That sentence is not gonna last.
Yeah, Aatrox has.
Where's the
Aatrox-
Bardock? We need the Bardock here. Jasus trying to go for more, but Apison finally gets a kill.
Oh.
Gonna use the Chrono Strip back. There's the Temper Fate, and there comes the team.
Oh, here it comes.
But Graves takes down the Baron right here, resurrecting his.
Oh!
He's gonna dive out of there. Black Oroha wants to chase for more though.
He has the flash, but no, not gonna get in there. And Baron for GT not canon, and we might see a game 3 and the deciding game for GT in making playoffs potentially. It's not in their hands. It's up to what happens as a result of Vortex versus Yeehaw 5 tomorrow, but still, they want to have at least a chance.
S.A.D.B.O.I.S is hella trolling.
It's pretty troll, not gonna lie.
This is so interesting of a game. You know, Omnia has 0 kills.
Yeah, like he can't really do a lot with these chaotic fights happening. The way that there's really no front to back at all. Like the Jin can't really be involved, and they're not really playing around him either. So.
Friendly Corn gonna get stunned up right there. 5k gold lead for the side, but Abizin might be in a bit of trouble. Great knockup when he tries to use the W right there.
Oh.
But the ultimate coming in, and Abizin's gonna get taken down
Oh,
as well.
no.
Double 1's gonna be the next target. DTS Smith actually gets a kill. Temper Fey not really gonna land on anyone right there, as Blanco Roja is actually unstoppable. 2-2 currently, as Sniffer Muffins wants to go into DTS Smith. Is he gonna do any work for himself? Jace has to super low. What can C-Thor and his team do? Sniffer Muffins is on a rampage and dominating currently. Double kill.
1v9 on the Jax. Holy moly, this guy is a madman right now. And they're gonna look for that ace on a DTS mid, but he flashes over and gets the blast cone. The Jax right now is just way too hard to deal with. I think we're gonna see a game 3.
S.A.D.B.O.I.S inted so hard, man. How long a bit? We gotta make it happen, T-Crank. How long a bit game 3?
No, it's not happening.
Everyone A round. Let's go.
$709 on the Jax. What can a Jin do? Nothing. That's why he's just gonna one-shot everybody. Oh my god! It's done. S.A.D.B.O.I.S have... Oh, you know what? S.A.D.B.O.I.S just wanted to have a game 3 so they could have another game 3 meme, because they always play game 3s. Probably why.
Yep. There it is. C-Thor's dead, JSUS is dead, and it looks like the Nexus and the towers are gonna be dead, and then it looks like game 2 is gonna be going to the side of GT not canon.
GT pulling out an impressive win for S.A.D.B.O.I.S, and that's gonna be bring up the deciding game here. Here we go. This is it. Will the GT Not Canon squad give themselves the opportunity
The tournament code does not work.
for game 3?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Invalid, it says.
Are you using any trailing or leading spaces in the thing?
I am just copying and pasting. No, nothing special.
No spaces on the ends?
Nope.
We'll see about that.
Oh, there we go.
Well, sir, I've caught you in a lie. Why would you ever lie to me? You probably look like a bug. Got him. Let's see what happens here. GT, they decide to pick the blue side. Sniffa Muffins linking how to uninstall League of Legends. A good one. Oh, got it. Ooh-wee. That was close. It's okay. I destroyed Joe's stream yesterday by telling the story of when I was in the CVS wearing my Redskins shirt. Are you ready, Flash, for this
I'm ready.
enticing Game 3?
I am very ready.
I can't wait to see what the S.A.D.B.O.I.S team brings out for this all-important match for GT Not Canon. Casters are ready. GT's ready. S.A.D.B.O.I.S are ready.
Seriously? Seriously? Lame.
You ready for game 3?
Ooh, I'm trying, man. It's getting late.
Oh, right. It's like midnight for you.
Yeah.
You're scared. Good to know.
We're going to see pretty similar bands. They're going to respect ban the Akali. The absolute madman Akali in Game 2. Pike being banned here.
Grounded.
And Talia, okay, so a little change up in the bans for GT. They really are adapting and thinking about what they could pull out here. Sniffamuffins on the Jacks really 1v9'd past like the 25-minute mark. They're gonna ban that in the first phase. Oops, I gotta change the overlay here. There we go. Now we're in business. And they're gonna pick the all-important Graves pick for the third game in a row. And Aatrox Urgot is up. Do you think they'll pick that again here, Flash Kid? And I can already answer that for you. They're not. They grabbed the Scion.
I want to see an ARAM, you know? I want them just to run it down mid this last game. Everyone run it down mid.
But they just did that last game.
No, I want it from the beginning.
You want literally 5
ARAM
people
starting
in
from
the
the beginning. 5 people in the mid lane.
Well, here comes a Nidalee pick. No, they're gonna pick Lee Sin instead. Seathor, bringing out the blind monk here. And at Omnia Vanitas going back to top lane here with the Scion. If S.A.D.B.O.I.S and Seathor lose, I'll eat my own shoe, boiled and sauteed. Alright, Choji, I will make
Hold them
sure.
to that word.
Yeah. I don't know what your Discord ID is or anything, but I really, so they're going with a full-on AD composition here. DTS hovering Malphite. What's going on? Tagged and bagged. And Yasuo, skill matchup going in hard here. Lots of synergy already with Yasuo. With the Lee Sin and Scion.
You too will be judged.
Starting up with these second phase bands, expect to see some
Nice. I'll just be over here.
bot lane picks
Sharpening my focus.
taken away. Morgana and the Alistair, there it is. Alistair was banned in the first game, not the second game. What's so
It's
funny?
just business.
Oh man, no, just seeing some random memes online is pretty funny.
I can't believe you're not putting 100% of your effort into this cast right now, Flash. I am
I totally am. I just the
disappointed.
last game made me disappointed a little bit, you know.
Disappointed. Wow, Ash. That's surprising. Let's see what JSUS can do on the AD carry. This is going to be his third role of the series. Game 1 he was support, Game 2 he's top, and now playing AD carry. Hey yo, looking for some flex picks.
Heimerdinger?
No, they're going to go with the Lissandra, which I like it. It's a good pick. It's going to shut down the Yasuo. Now they're looking for a support pick. Thresh is still up. Friendly Corn, pretty good on the Thresh in game 2. Gonna do a repeat, and gonna have a pretty strong lane with Lucian Thresh. And oh, there it is. They needed the magic damage, and they're gonna satisfy that with the brand.
I love Brand bot lane.
It's pretty good, and Lucian Braum or Lucian Thresh are a short range lane. And even if you get hooked, there's not any follow up CC, and the Thresh will automatically be able to get off his full combo before he dies.
Yeah, Sion, Lissandra top lane. This is going to be an interesting game. I mean, looking at these two comps, it's pretty different from what we've seen game 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was definitely a comp built around the Yasuo here with the Lee Sin Sion and the Ashe for engage. They also have the fallback on with the brand, but it's a pretty similar composition. And oh, they're swapping around their picks super late for GT not canon. Going with the Lissandra in the mid lane. Taking the cleanse now is Yasuo.
Spectator delay.
Yeah, here we go. Ugh. I'm tired.
You're getting tired there.
Yeah. Woke up relatively early. Had to take care of my puppies.
Relatively early, and had to stay late because of League of Legends.
Yeehaw, brother. I think GT not canon though. They could definitely pull off this upset here with the composition they have built for themselves. Just so much damage, a lot of potential. But I really think the Scion and the Brand are gonna give this team a really hard time.
I want to see how this Brand Ashe bot lane goes, because Brand is just such a bully in the early stages of the game.
Ash Brand is they're gonna bully. Level 1, if level 1 they can definitely put a lot of pressure on this Thresh and Lucian. Level 2 though, if opposing and friendly corner are not chunked out at all, they can look for some all-ins. Kind of sucks for Lucian though. He'll probably have to go like a Doran shield, just because there's so much poke coming out.
One minute to go. This is the game that really matters. I mean, we said last game GT Not Canon has to win these next 2 games, but here it is. Next game going in, GT Not Canon has to win this game to stay alive.
Yeah, check one off the box. Now they gotta check off the second one. This is it. Do or die time for GT. Actually, let me go get some water, and I can I'll
Hydrate yourself.
put some more music on so we can rest for a little bit, a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back right when the game starts for Game 3. Alright, here we go. Game 3. Between GT Not Canon and the S.A.D.B.O.I.S. I'm T Crank, if you guys don't know me. Here with the Flash Kid. Flash Kid X. And if GT Not Canon can win this game, they're still alive in the playoff run. Depending on the result of Vortex versus Yeehaw 5. And the last 3 games of the regular season are taking place tomorrow night, right here on Prophecy Cup. So stay tuned for that. Another pretty standard start here. Gonna pull off a 5-point.
I wonder if S.A.D.B.O.I.S comes back and plays their normal play style, or they just come in and just have fun this game. Because maybe they had their enough fun last game and they're just like, you know what, back to business, let's just win this game now.
Yeah, I think hopefully they're gonna say, you know, it's time to stop trolling, let's win this series, so let's go 8-1. Let's prove we're the best team in this league.
And T-Crank can get his nice sleep. Oh man.
And oh no. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, I can press the enter bar this time.
The pauses are back, man. The pauses are back.
No. Discord is griefing. Please, no. Game being unpaused here. Oh, nice. And actually, Vaughn losing out on that trade level 1 here. But Lee Sin gonna put some early pressure on the bot side of the map. Going for that scuttle crab. Just gonna trade out the crabs actually, 1 for 1.
So these scuttle crabs have been pretty big for this early game contention.
Yeah, scuttle crabs for these matchups are very, very important. And oh, Blancarella getting gank level 2, and he has no chance of getting out.
Flash. And he might actually. Nope, there's the first blood going into Seathor. And Seathor, when he has the kills, you know, he will start carrying. He's been showing us time in and time out that he is a great jungler and one of the best junglers, I would say, in the league.
Yeah, he's the second coming of Jesus, according to some folks. But oh, here comes the 0-1. Base checking them in the jungle. Oh. Here comes Lissandra. Can he kite long
Sonic
enough?
Wave it! Sonic Wave it! Oh man, DTS mid and 001 are going to be here. I think he should actually went and connected with that Sonic Wave, but
They actually are. They're gonna get out.
Yeah, they're just going to disengage on this one as both bot lanes do rotate up to the top side.
001 gets out too, but oh, Blanca Roja is feeling pretty. Oh no, this is just tragic.
Bye bye, Blanca Roja.
Oh, he just came back. Level 2 Lissandra with 2 deaths. That is. Oh.
Oh, top lane as well. Sniff-a-Muffins might get taken down. The minions are putting down the damage right there, but he does get to escape with the sliver of HP right there.
Kit Kat. I got some chocolate.
Tasty.
What's your favorite candy bar, Flash?
I'm from Canada, so there's for all you Canadians out there, there's something called Coffee Crisp.
What the hell is that?
It's pretty good, dude.
It's not chocolate. It's coffee.
No, it's definitely chocolate. It's coffee flavored chocolate.
Who makes it? Is it Nestle?
I feel like it probably is Nestle.
Nestle
They make
owns everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looking in the bottom lane, the flash flake
here we
coming down.
go.
Morale might be in a bit of trouble here, but Friendly Corn getting taken down super low. Trading kills. Apazin is JSUS are going to be going back and forth right here as the supports just trade kills. But JSUS did get the kill, and Apazin did not.
Yeah, Blanky Roja, he can't really play League of Legends right now. So press F in the chat to pay respects for Blanky Roja.
Goodbye, Apazin.
Okay, I guess you had to flash for that? Nah, you're dead. You're dead, brother. Good night. The best candy bar is Twix? I'm not gonna dispute that, but Twix is good for sure, but actually no, I will dispute it. I don't think it's the best. I think Kit Kat, Milky Way, not sure.
So for all you guys that do not know what a coffee crisp is, it's kind of like Kit Kat, but there's more wafer layers, and it's coffee flavored. It's pretty good. I think if you ever come up, T-Crank, you gotta get some coffee crisp.
I will remember that if I ever go back to Canada.
It's pretty amazing. It's kind of like a Kit Kat because Kit Kat's got that.
Yeah, the wafer.
Yeah, there's
The
the
wafer,
wafer on the
yeah.
stack in the middle.
Such
is
a
that
nice
what you like, that
texture.
wafer?
Yeah, the texture is so nice.
I like that crunch too.
Oh, there's crunch to it? Ooh.
I mean, the wafer has the crunch, right? It's like a cookie. There's a little crunch to it.
Yeah, very
It's
soft
kind of like a Kit
crunch.
Kat. It's a subtle crunch. The coffee crisp a
And
little
oh,
more.
the hook
less
coming
subtle.
out.
Meanwhile, we do have a bot lane fight. Friendly Corn is gonna get taken down by JSUS right there, blocking in our chocolate conversation.
Yeah, I feel like they should be expecting this Lee Sin to just camp bottom because of how easily the Thresh can set up 2v2s for the Lucian to really excel in. But at the same time, mid's also like over, and yeah, down 20 CS, 2 deaths super early. It's gonna be a real struggle for this Lissandra to actually play.
001's gonna get stunned up by the brand as JSUS is gonna be putting down the damage. Morale picks himself up a kill at the end of the day right here. At 6-2 going in for the side, and another kill. DTS mid picking himself up a kill right there. As
Is he dead?
Knight probably is not gonna take him down.
Oh, he's alive just barely. But yeah, the Graves getting stunned, a really nice stun from Morale. Opposing, they can defend this. They don't know where Lee Sin is, but that shouldn't be a
Oh,
problem.
stop. Oh, actually picking up a kill.
Pyroclasm. Oh no, that's just the
Wow.
passive.
This is just not fair. This is not fair. This is what happens when S.A.D.B.O.I.S actually tries, I guess.
Yeah, man, this guy is a beast at brand. Yeah, they wanted to get that game 3 meme going. But yeah,
Wow.
at Omni Vanitas has been playing exceptionally in the top lane in games 1 and 3.
What do you think about this one? 8-2 currently, 5k gold lead. It's not even 8 minutes into this game. S.A.D.B.O.I.S is really putting down the pain right
Yeah, I think Blanket Roja dying 2 times super early really put them in a terrible position. Now with the Yasuo, who's going to be able to scale freely, pending trolling, this should be a solid Game 3 victory for S.A.D.B.O.I.S, but who knows? Was it GT's turn to troll this game?
Maybe, as
Maybe.
C-Thor gets a nice kick onto Sniffumuffins into Morale's face. 9-2 currently, and just S.A.D.B.O.I.S is putting down the pain.
Feels pretty good when you have only one AP threat, but that AP threat's getting all the kills. But, oh, Yasuo.
Frozen Doom is going to land an easy kill onto BTS mid right there as Morale and his team trying to go from where C-Thor actually trying to jump into Sonic Wave, and Morale picking up
Wait.
himself up another kill.
Oh man, 001. Suboptimal play? It's quite unfortunate.
Goodbye.
But oh man, so many hooks are being hit by friendly Corn. They are getting a little bit ahead of themselves here, S.A.D.B.O.I.S. It feels like they know they're the better team. However, it's
They
just
can have
not.
fun with it, you know?
It's just, yeah. They're not trying to be clean. Sniff 'em
Are you this
muffins.
good? Are you this good at T-Crank? You're able to just destroy people like this?
Yeah, I don't even try. I play with one hand.
Well, where's the other hand at?
I got one hand on League and one hand on RuneScape.
Oh!
Oh, look at that.
Um,
The tank winning the tank versus carry matchup. Not looking good.
Bye, Apposite.
Well,
Does he get the kill?
he
Oh,
actually
get
can
the
still kill him.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. I'm apologetic that I didn't give Apposite any trust right there. A little
Yeah.
apologetic.
Like if they get it behind in that lane, the Ashe brand are just gonna they struggle really hard against the Lucian. Oh, literally the second coming of Jesus Christ.
C-Thor's a god.
But that was really telegraphed. I feel like Blankero should have known he was going to queue backwards. But it's a 50-50. That's just purely hindsight bias. Lissandra didn't have the ultimate either, so...
C-Thor is a god.
But uh-oh, Brand doesn't steal the Gromp. But yeah, mid lane is just over. Jungle matchup pretty over. Opposing looking to 2v1 again. I don't know why Thresh just isn't oh good ooh. Morale, maybe like the third or fourth coming of Jesus. Not quite the second.
So what's your favorite candy then?
My favorite candy ever?
DT Smith is a goner, so we don't even need to talk about this, do we?
I don't know. I think he's
that's
got a
good removal,
chance.
actually. Oh, that's actually a pretty good last breath.
Oh, yeah,
that's
he's
pretty
fine.
Good. He's a god. C-Thor's a god. You know what? As long as
Wait,
you see C-Thor-
Jesus Christ. Oh, he didn't kill him.
No.
But,
So what's your favorite candy?
So is the favorite candy, is that so like
Anything
I
that's
get
not
I get the
chocolate.
same candy like when I go to the movies. Is that like my favorite candy?
What do you mean that you get the same candy? Oh,
Like, I
big
get-
team fight coming in.
Oh, here we
DT
go.
Smith might be in trouble right there as he gets taken down a 1-for-1.
I get Sour Patch Watermelon like every time I go to the movies.
Oh.
I guess I would consider Sour Patch. But oh, C-Thor. Jesus! He's gonna come again soon though. 25 seconds. In 25
like-
seconds, he'll come again. It's all good.
I like Mike and Ike's. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, yeah, Mike and Aches. It's I can't really describe them, but it's a candy. It's a thing.
Yeah. Fuzzy peaches are good.
Wait, what'd you say?
Fuzzy peaches.
I feel like I've seen those, but they're not very common.
The sour watermelons are pretty good.
Yeah, that's why I get the Sour Patch watermelon every time I go to the movies. Actually, I love Haribo gummy bears, but I don't know how much I like them anymore because I bought a 5-pound bag of them like last
That's a lot of
year.
candy.
Yeah, and I ate like 4 pounds and then I like couldn't live with myself anymore. I like just had to. I threw away like a whole pound of it. I just couldn't take it anymore.
Insane as friendly corn gets taken down by morale on the top side of the map. How do you live with yourself eating that much candy?
I stopped living with myself. That's why I threw the bag away. I commit through bag and trash. Yeah, and actually, literally 5 pounds. You can buy it on Amazon for like $12.
I like buying my candy in the bulk.
I force myself to eat like, oh man, Graves damage.
Insane as C-Thor.
But oh, C-Thor.
Kicks from C-Thor are insane.
Jesus! Wait, he's dead. He died to the burn of Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, he only dies to burns, not real shots.
He's been judged.
Down by the passive of the Ord? No.
Oh, no. Oh. Was that a red buff? No, that was, wait, was that corruption potion that killed Lucian right there? This game's getting pretty off the rails here. Yeah, we were approaching 12:30 Eastern time here.
12:24, right?
Yeah.
How's the University of Maryland?
That garbage.
Hot garbage.
Fun fact, Seathor's favorite candy is lemon heads. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've heard that many people say lemon heads is their favorite candy. I guess they just like love the sour stuff.
I have no idea what a lemon head is.
It's just sour.
All it is so it's like chewing on lemons.
Sour lemon candy, yeah.
Are you the kind of person that puts candy in your pocket while going to the movies, or do you buy it at the movie theater?
I'll buy it, but I kind of I'll do both.
Hey, man, candy is really expensive at the movie theater. Oh, 3-man Frozen 2 coming out from Black Aroha.
Hey,
trying to go for 4. Morale gets taken down, but Jason might trade up a kill onto Black Aroha there. That's a pretty good also.
Man, this Graves is like pretty fed again. But he's going for the same Scion build.
Seathor's kicks have been pretty on point.
Oh man. Seathor just crucified Snuffamuffins right there. Blancaroha, he is trying to oh, what a beat. Oh my god. That was amazing. That was actually sick.
Wow. That was pretty funny though.
That was really cool. 001 tried to flash for that auto attack, but he only had one shot. One opportunity.
One opportunity.
If I were that Graves, I'd literally just hold down the F key.
He's done. Press F to pay respects.
I didn't know that meme actually originated from Call of Duty until recently. Cause I've been out of the Call of Duty scene for like so long. I just figured like it was just a thing that like people said, and it was like, ha, that's kind of funny. But yeah, it's actually from Call of Duty.
C-Thor's kicks have been pretty much on point this game. I'm just gonna say it again.
He's kicking the devil out of GT, not canon. What can I say?
Is your Lee Sin this good?
My Lee Sin's better.
Oh. I want to see that Lee Sin 80 carry soon.
Oh, wait, maybe it could be from TF2. I just remember like seeing the screenshot of it's like the cutscene in like the beginning of the game where it's like there's a funeral going on. Then it just says press F to pay respects. Hey, thanks, Lost in Rotation. Your mid lane play has also been fantastic, except only in the first game. PC version only? Huh, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't think there's an F key on the controller.
I have a question for you. How much longer do you think this game takes?
Dude, I'm not sure. Oh, it's actually a pretty convincing lead now for S.A.D.B.O.I.S, so
Yeah.
I would expect this game to go like maybe until 25 minutes in. Oh, look at that. This is the play. This is the play that starts it all. Starts the comeback, the dream.
So I have another question. What's your favorite fast food burger joint?
It's wait, what?
What's your favorite fast food burger joint?
Fast food burger joint?
Yeah.
Does Five Guys count as a burger joint?
I think so. Jesus is dead. DTS Mid's getting another kill. Opposition's gonna be the next focus as DTS Mid does try to get it. Sonic Wave does not land by the Lee Sin.
Smart move from opposing there to flash over the wall. Otherwise, the minions would just kill him. Wow, look at this damage. Oh, but you're dead.
They're coming back.
Here we go.
Here we go. Omni is going to be the next target as Sniff Muffins does want to jump onto him as well. Double kill going on for him as C-Thor is going to be the next target. Is the Sonic Wave going to do anything? That's a
The
lot
kick?
of
Yeah! Oh no. He just yeeted on opposing right there, but he has the ignite.
C-Thor's a god.
Somebody get their mans. I mean, that was pretty impressive, but if you're that on Lee Sin, like, you killed a dude in a queue, it's pretty ridiculous. I think opposing just like totally didn't expect that much damage to come out, which is reasonable.
So yeah, going back, I think Five Guys does count. Five Guys is pretty classy for fast food, though, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if I would consider it fast food. So I would be cheating a little bit if I said Five Guys.
Yeah.
But for burgers, dang,
What
I
about
don't
favorite
know.
fast food in general?
McDonald's.
You're an old man.
Oh, Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. Actually overall I'd go with Chick-fil-A, but McDonald's has the best fries, and Steven, you cannot say otherwise.
DTS man. Is he gonna die?
Eventually.
I think
We
so.
all die eventually.
Yeah, you're right.
There it
But
is.
Omnia is going in
Oh,
for more.
oh,
trying to
dunk.
get more kills right there. Trying to get more.
Are there Chick-fil-A's in Canada, Flash?
No, but I've had it before. I've had it
Oh,
in
okay. Where'd you go?
Oregon.
Oh, okay. I figured you're on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, so it's not midnight for me. You know?
Okay. Yeah, actually, I went to the West in August. I went to the Grand Canyon, and we stopped by a In-N-Out burger.
I've never had In-N-Out before.
Yeah, I've only had it once, and I need to go back there and order animal style because apparently that's what you're supposed to do.
So I'm have you ever had Costco fries? I think Costco fries are my favorite fast food fries.
Is Costco really? I've never actually went to Costco just for food. Like
Costco food is pretty. The food court food.
yeah, not like the
Fast
groceries, but like the food court food. Never been to a
I
fast.
think one day you gotta go there. Since you're in the U.S., we don't have this in Canada, but there's a chicken bake in the U.S. That's pretty good too.
Chicken bake?
Yeah, it's like a chicken sandwich kind of thing. It's pretty good.
Sounds like a smaller fast food place. I know there's like chicken basket. There's like some local like chicken basket restaurant.
So like they have like hot dogs and they don't really have burgers, I don't think, but they have like chicken strips, hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Fries. I think Costco fries are the best in the game. Oh yeah, Costco hot dogs are cheap. Dirt cheap, man. It's like eating dirt on the ground. That's how cheap it is.
You know what's also cheap? Atlanta Falcons food at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The hot dogs are $2 there.
You know the hot dogs
For
at
a football
Costco
hot
are
dog,
$1.50?
$2. Yeah, but have you ever had a football stadium hot dog for?
Definitely not for $2.
I guess you're
You're on
Canadian,
the
so you don't
hook
really
for
have
this.
football. But
We still have we still have stadiums thing.
is the CFL like big in Canada?
I don't watch it.
Okay, that's what I
I feel like
thought.
the CFL is just for like Americans who didn't make it into the NFL.
Yeah,
That
it's
want to be professionals,
basically.
which is good for them. I mean, people talk about it. It's not as big as like, I guess it's not as big as hockey is in Canada.
That's true. Hockey's probably the biggest sport there is in Canada.
Yeah,
Like the NHL, right? That's pretty huge.
yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, $2 is pretty cheap though, man. When I'm at like stadiums and stuff,
It's like
I rarely go to
$4.50,
like sporting arenas,
$5.
but like $4.55, like even like $6
It's
you're
a
paying up to
scam.
sometimes.
It's a scam. But what else are you gonna do? Oh, fight's happening though.
Yeah, fight's happening as Black Roja's gonna use the ultimate on himself. DTS Min jumping in.
No
back and
wall.
forth as Ethor picks himself up and kill right there. DTS Min's gonna get taken down at the end of the day. 001 trying to go for more here. That's if this doesn't really land onto anyone. Double kills.
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Ethor. Friendly Corn might be the next target. Morale actually does not land the pillar of flame onto him, but that's gonna be a 2-for-1. Currently at the end of the day, it looks like they want to move on to the bear.
Yeah, 2-for-1. Irelia gets out. Has teleport available, but let's see if they want to start the Baron. They've got the Mountain and 2 Oceans. Some of the best dragons for actually killing Baron. Extra sustain and extra damage on the objectives here.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty dangerous Baron for them though. They are super low morale. Low as well as Friendly Corn might get taken down there. That's not at the end of the day.
Oh.
Play. Seathor trying to go for more as the Baron is hitting them up. Omnia gets taken down. The passive is going to do a lot of work.
Oh, God.
Seathor's trying to escape from this one, but he gets. Oh, he lives. Absent
What?
gets taken down.
And
Wow.
Opposing dies? This guy's a legend. Seathor. But yeah, more throws from S.A.D.B.O.I.S, and this game is not ending as fast as I expected.
S.A.D.B.O.I.S trolling again?
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, so, do yourself a favor, T-Crank? Go to Costco and buy some fries. I think Costco fries are pretty prime.
I'll have to see. I'll see about Costco first. I heard Costco pizza is really good.
I'm not a big fan of Costco pizza.
Oh, damn, really?
I think it's dry. And, like, not a sauce.
Dang.
I think you can get, like, better pizza, better fast food pizzas.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Like, yeah, dude. Papa John's. Papa John's is not bad. I like Domino's, too. Domino's is
I've
good.
transitioned from Papa John's to Domino's, like, all the way now. But,
Well, 2 big fights coming in and 2 kills going in onto the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S right there.
oh, they did! But, T-Crank, what do you think of Dairy Queen burgers? I've never actually been to Dairy Queen.
At all.
There's, like, none within, like, an hour from where I live.
Okay, that's fair.
Wait, haven't
Dairy
been...
Queen burgers are pretty average. They're not that. They're not amazing.
I might have actually... I might have, but actually S.A.D.B.O.I.S, they grabbed the Baron now. But I went somewhere... Is Dairy Queen the place with all the, like, the shakes? Or is that Supersonics?
Yeah.
Supersonics?
The one where you... Dairy Queen is usually like ice cream and desserts.
Yeah. I think it's Supersonics, because they had, like, the drive-thru and the,
Oh, it's just Sonic Drive-In.
Sonics. Yeah, Sonics.
Yeah, I've been there before.
It's not a Canadian. It's not in Canada, but it's okay.
Yeah, I have not been to Dairy Queen. Oh shoot, sorry. Okay, there we
So
go.
one of my favorites. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. There's something called A&W.
A&W?
They make root beer.
Yeah,
But we do
yeah.
have a fight as Omnia usually unstoppable onslaught to 3 members of GT not canon there. Blanca Roja is gonna get taken down. 001 as well getting taken down. That's gonna be 2 kills per round to the S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
That's the power of this Scion, just like if you do that much damage when you're dead, like you can't just ignore him. So he just provides so much extra like annoyance for the whole team. But yeah, back to the important conversation. I've been to Sonic once, but I had not been to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, there's a place called A&W. That's one of my favorite fast food joints.
I didn't know A&W did fast food because I knew they did the root beer.
They do the root beer. Yeah, they do the root beer. I don't know if they do fast food in the US, but they do fast food in Canada. It's pretty good. It's one of my favorite.
Players are dying left and right. And we're just talking about fast food here.
Yeah, well, I mean, when there's so much fighting going on, it's kind of like not even a big deal anymore.
Yeah, our brains are just melting. Game 2 like kind of melted our brains. Let's be real.
That's true.
But yeah, looks like the S.A.D.B.O.I.S will pull it out. Brand's gonna one-shot the Graves. Scion gonna steal the kill.
So what do you think about stuff like Chipotle and stuff like that?
Oh, Chipotle is great.
Yeah?
Yeah, Chipotle is really good. Can't go wrong with Chipotle.
What about like Taco Bell?
Taco Bell is really good, but there's not a Taco Bell within like 15 minutes of where I live. 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's not many Taco Bells near me as well.
So I've been to Taco Bell in a long time. I've never heard of Freebirds.
I've never heard of Freebirds either.
That's more of a regional place, I guess.
Freebirds, I've never heard of them.
Leonard Skinner, dude.
What else is pretty good? McDonald's is good. Burger King is pretty trashy now.
I have not been there in a long time. I feel like it's
'cause
just
they're
more
pretty
expensive for no reason.
bad. Burger King, well, where I live, Burger King's been closing down left and right, man.
There's in my neighborhood there's like a shopping center that's like dilapidated almost, and like the only thing that's left is now like a Burger King. It's been there forever and no one goes. So I don't know how it's still open.
What's your McDonald's order?
The what?
What's your McDonald's order?
It varies. I've historically. Oh, fight's happening though. Oh wow, nice
That's
escape.
a nice Asher. And it looks like the Thresh is dead.
Wow, that was a good arrow.
They're gonna go for more. They're gonna tower dive this one. Wow.
Oh.
Easy kills again. That's C-Throw trying to go for more. Can't really do much there.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in some of the newer players for this interview because they're
I think we're gonna have
real
to ask them what they
MVPs.
enjoy eating.
Yeah, I'll ask them about their fast food choices. I live in Maryland. For those who asking. Yeah, it's about to end. Opposing's trying his hardest.
That's where he lives. He lives in Baltimore.
Yeah, around there.
Well, that's it.
That's
S.A.D.B.O.I.S is
gonna
gonna
be
win,
it.
and GT not canon are unfortunately not gonna advance the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, playoff dreams are dead for GT Not Canon and S.A.D.B.O.I.S. They end the regular season 8-1 and securely fasten their seatbelt in first seed, getting that first round bye, and they're just gonna chill and wait to see who they play in the semis.
Yeah, and there it is. So, T-Crank, what is your McDonald's order?
So historically, all time, I go with the fish fillet.
Wow. Oh, okay. You're that kind of guy.
That's cause you're an old man.
Fish fillets are good. Shut the hell up. You don't even like McDonald's, Steven.
That's cause I'm not 70.
McDonald's is not for old people.
It most certainly is.
Chick-fil-A is for old people.
That's cause it's
Old people go there every day because it's Christian, alright?
They can't go on
'Cause it's a
Sunday.
Christian restaurant.
lunch. Who the
Hey, they can't
fuck
go on Sunday, okay?
Tim, no.
Alright, let's get some people in here. I'm gonna move an Omnia and Jesus, I think. I guess
like
Jesus
McDonald's.
he dipped, but I'll bring an
know what?
Omnia. We'll keep
McDonald's
it
is
quick.
good coffee.
We'll keep it quick.
We'll just ask them about their food choice.
We got
So,
long-time subscriber at Omnia
Omnia?
Vanitas here.
how are you?
Okay.
So, congratulations on the win. Currently 8-1, first place. How do you feel about that?
It's good, I guess.
Yeah, so
That's primarily a sub, so
that's nice. I mean, I think going in, me and T Crank were talking a lot in Game 3 about how you guys were playing, but we also talked mostly about food. So I'm gonna have to ask you, what's your favorite fast food place?
favorite fast food place.
Yeah,
Does Chipotle count? Is that considered
Chipotle,
fast food?
Chipotle counts.
It's crossing a line. I think. I think
I
Chipotle's
don't think so.
not
Chipotle's
fast
a
food.
lot faster than McDonald's.
I guess it is. I don't know.
I get my food a lot faster at Chipotle than I do at
I'm
McDonald's.
conflicted.
So what's your Chipotle order then? So let's say I'm at the counter and I'm like, white or brown rice? What do you say?
Oh,
Brown.
white. What?
White. All right. What meat do you want?
Chicken.
Chicken. All right.
Wow, full opposites.
What kind of salsa? Mild, medium, or hot?
Hot.
Hot. Okay. And sour cream, cheese, lettuce.
Wait, you're forgetting
Yeah.
the beans.
Oh right.
Oh, the
Black or
black
pinto?
beans.
Black or pinto?
Okay,
beans?
black
Okay.
beans, good. Good, we agree on one thing.
What kind of lettuce, sour cream, cheese?
Yeah.
Guacamole for extra.
No thanks.
All right.
Haha.
Bowl or burrito?
Burrito.
Oh, that's
Yeah, burrito.
that's
Burrito
not a
all
good
the way.
move. No, guys, you can't get the burrito. You have to get
What do
the
you mean?
bowl. No. This is what you gotta do.
No.
You gotta get the bowl with the tortilla shell on the side.
Wait, what?
That's,
Why did I just have
I've
burrito?
seen that. Respect. It's a respectful
Be-
move.
Because you get more food in the bowl. And you can always ask for extras at
Okay.
Chipotle. Go try that next time.
If you order online to pick up, you can just order extra on the burrito. And they just like stuff the crap out of it.
Yeah, but you can't. You can always overstuff a burrito, but you can never overstuff the bowl.
Okay.
Anyway, let's talk about the game, T Crank.
Yeah. What was going on game 2 there, buddy? Why are you guys
Game
trolling?
2. I have no idea, dude. I was just split pushing. Yeah, I was basically just split pushing on Jin.
I mean-
everyone just kept running in mid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have TP or anything like that, so I was just like, I'm farming, and there's no way I'm gonna like war run up from bot lane to help them if they're just like dying really quick. So I was just farming most of that game.
Yeah, and like when they're running it down mid, like as a Jin, you need to like have your team set up for you, but you can't really do
Yeah.
anything if there's so chaotic fights. But yeah, you guys are now 8-1. You finished off first place in the regular season. How are you guys feeling heading into playoffs? What are your
I guess-
expectations?
Expectations? I have no idea what they're expecting. Since so we have some games like game 2, for example.
Are you sure you weren't just trolling?
I mean, I was playing the game, I guess. So was DTS. But it's just unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed, and it is getting quite late. Omnia, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on first place, but that does it for now. If you have any questions, if you have anything to check, look down below. Discord's on there. Donate, YouTube, our socials, sponsors as well. T-Crank. Great day.
Yeah, man, they secure first, and GT are now out of playoffs. We know the top 6 seeds now, and tomorrow it'll all be settled with 3 matches. You can check in the schedule for those. But check out the Bad Boys. They play tomorrow versus Sentinels.
That does it for us today. Thanks for watching, and happy Veterans Day. Happy